It's barely a month to the proclamation day when senators-elect will, in line with the Constitution and their rule book, choose from among themselves the Senate President for the 10th Assembly. Ahead of that day, the race for who occupies the coveted seat has continued to gain even more momentum, with each zone refusing to back down for the other. On Sunday, two different interest groups, one from the northwest and the other from the south-south, turned the heat against each other over where the Senate presidency should be zoned and who should wear the title. While this APC support group backs the northwest to take the position as a reward for its volume of votes for APC's victory at the polls, the Forum of Former Lawmakers from the south-south hails the decision of the party to zone the position to the region.
It will be a betrayal to the people of Northwest if the Senate President is not given to them. Nigeria is not occupied by religion, ethnicity, or primordial sentimental democracy is a game of number.
We reiterate our gratitude and indeed support for the decision of the President-elect, the most distinguished and indeed His Excellency Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaba of the world, and indeed the APC national leadership in zoning the Senate presidency to the South-South.
The Forum of Former Lawmakers from the South-South, however, welcomes the decision of the party to review its current zoning, which has named a former governor of Akwa Ibom State, Godswill Akpabio, as the party's preferred candidate, saying the move will provide opportunities for aspirants from other zones to contest for the position. The group, however, refused to state in clear terms whether it is rooting for Akpabio or anyone else from the South-South.
Now that it has been zoned to us, we have credible, so many of them, array of people who, by their virtue of their position in life, calling in life, they can hold any position.
Meanwhile, the coalition of APC support group said anything short of the Senate presidency to the Northwest and to the former governor of Zamfara State, Abdulaziz Yari, is unacceptable to it.
I must first of all sincerely commend the courage, the dexterity of His Excellency Abubakar Yari for being able to stand up to the occasion to resist an epileptic legislative 10th Assembly.
Just as the South insisted that they must have the presidency, that is how the Northwest is insisting that they should have the Senate President, and there is nothing wrong with that.
In the midst of these disagreements, senators-elect from the Southeast are also insisting that their zone should be allowed to produce the next Senate President, citing equity, justice, and fairness.
We have collectively resolved to support Southeast aspirants of the APC. We remain committed and have since expanded negotiations with all well-meaning senators elected to rally around the Southeast to ensure that justice, fairness, and unity of the country prevails.
These three contending groups look up to the leadership of the APC to do what is right and just. Omo Bazwai, Arise News.